Hello and welcome back to another video talking through some junky thinking. So it is almost like it's willpower hanging on to my remember letter and benefits letter. What's your thoughts on this, Mary?
Well, this one comes up often, right? People say, oh, it's like willpower. Well, willpower is like just holding off. I will not do this, right? And I sound like a broken record, but what am I choosing to do and why shifts you completely out of that willpower stance. I will not do this. What am I doing? What am I choosing to do? I will engage my neural pathway of compulsive desire. I will use my script to make my choice in the moment to change the outcome, to not have to act on this desire, right? Yeah, because if you are, I'm just not going to do this, that is a time limit. You can hold on for, a certain amount of time, but that's going to be a major shift if you turn that I will not do this into what am I choosing to do. We used to call it untying the knot. Whenever you hear I'm not going to do this, what are you choosing to do and why? Because that completely shifts, puts you in the driver's seat, puts you in the position of empowerment. And yeah, because willpower works both ways. I will not do this. I will do whatever the fucking hell I want to do. It works both ways. So yeah,
What do
and
you mean
that's
by
not just
untying the knot?
untie the, if you hear the word not, it was just kind of a way to get people to think about changing that thinking. If I'm not going to do this, untie the knot by switching to what am I choosing to do and why.
Okay. So it's focusing less on what you're not doing and focusing on what you're choosing to do.
Exactly, right. Because you're not going to, I've used the analogy before, is that like if you are trying to move a boulder with your shoulder, I mean, you're eventually you're just going to be like, oh, and then it's going to roll over you. You're trying to hold it up,
Mm.
when we're going to give you these pry bars and levers so you can actually move this. You have a very powerful tool for moving boulders. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not just going to sit here trying to hold this boulder, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's important to
it
recognize
was a
that
major shift. Yeah,
yeah, it's important to recognize that you choose to either strengthen the addictive neural pathways or you weaken the addictive neural pathways. So you make that choice in that moment and see it as an opportunity. You have a desire or an urge, you
yeah.
use that as an opportunity to go and rewire your brain by using the script. You don't
Willpower has really
actively.
nothing to do with it. I mean, like this client said, the remember letter and the benefits list. I'm not going to engage in this behavior because I want these things or I don't want these things. It's like, no, what am I choosing to do and why? I'm choosing to willingly accept this temporary discomfort. It's going to be a major shift in the way that you feel approaching it. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for sharing this junky thinking with us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.